What up, world? Your boy Vic XL riding dirty reviews and news, and this is my recap for episode 2, Love in Hip Hop Miami, season 3. All right, season 3, episode 2. The show starts off with my girl Amara. I messed your name up, but Amara talking to her boyfriend MJ, and she's talking about, it's a little recap of her release party, and she's talking to MJ, and MJ is kind of, he's kind of tell her that, you know, he don't want to be caught in the middle, but he's trying to tell her that she was wrong for how she handled the situation with JoJo, but not only was she wrong, Shay was wrong for how she handled the situation with JoJo too. He's trying to get Amara to understand Shay's point of view, but he's also reinforcing her and letting her know that, you know, as her boyfriend, he stands beside her and he understands where she's coming from. Now, Amara is just trying to tell him, like, look, I wasn't trying to hurt Shay. Matter of fact, if Shay stayed around, she would have seen that I didn't forgive JoJo. I just really wanted to let JoJo know how I felt and where we stood. But, you know, MJ is right now being a positive boyfriend, showing her that reinforcement by, you know, just letting her know, like, look, Charlotte, I got your back. I'm here with you. Just both of y'all need to kind of understand each other. And it slightly might be a little misunderstanding. From that conversation, he goes into the conversation about Julian, which is Trina's manager. And they kind of discuss the situation to basically like, look, man, you know, Trina, you know, who is definitely legendary in the city of Miami when it comes to hip hop. This is a guy she loved and trusted, and he has betrayed her when it comes to her project, her music, her money. And he's just telling his girl, Amada, look, I got your back. If I need to go bust this ninja head, I will. But definitely you need to talk to him. Now, it seems like Amada does not want to, it's like she don't even want to understand or realize, or she just don't want to get it when it comes to Julian could have possibly done Trina wrong. So, you know, hey, that's is what it is right there. All right, next scene, we see Trina. She goes over to Trick's restaurant Sunday to have a conversation with Trick, and you know, he talks about how touching her mother's funeral was, and you know, they discuss how important her mother was to him, and they also discuss their relationship, and they kind of make amends from the situation that happened from season 2. And he definitely lets her know, no matter what, he will always have her back, and that kinship will be there. All right, and, you know, Trina gets into the situation with Julian, the manager, and how he's done her and, you know, basically screwed her over when it comes to her latest project. And, you know, Trick basically lets her know, like, man, there's some people out here in the street who want to put hands on Julian. So, again, Julian best be careful. But from that point, Trina tells Trick, you know, basically all is forgiven, and she lets him know that she's putting together an all-girl tour. All right, she's putting together an all-girl tour. She's going to be having an audition. And Trick says, look, can my girl, Nikki Natural, come audition? Well, Trina agrees to let Nikki Natural come audition. And, you know, Trick doesn't co-sign her, but he definitely puts in the good word for her. And Trina clears the lane for Nikki to come audition. So, you know, we're going to see what happens. Next, cut to Miami Goon. The Miami Goon, my man Briscoe, one of my favorite rappers out of Miami, who was currently serving a 3-year bid, which obviously spans the career of hip hop, Love and Hip Hop Miami. Basically, how I stand, I feel like if Briscoe wasn't locked up, he probably would have been in that spot that was occupied by Chaotic. But now Briscoe is home. And we see Briscoe at the radio station, 99 Jams, debuting his new single, Getting Love, from DJ Nasty, and definitely getting that support from the Miami radio community. From there, we see Briscoe basically in the gym, attempting to make amends with his son. They're tossing the football around. He kind of makes some off-cuff, you know, cuff jokes with his son about girls. And basically from there, he leads to an apology, you know, asking for his son's forgiveness about leaving him, betraying him, and being locked up. And he lets his son know, like, look, I'm going to be there from now on. PTA meetings, football games, basketball, whatever, I'm there. Your daddy's home to stay. No more jail for me. So salute to my man Briscoe for, number one, dropping a dope song. The song they dropped was dope. And for letting his son know, like, look, I made a mistake. Don't make the mistake I made, but I'm going to be in your life from this point on. So major shout out for Briscoe, and hopefully Love and Hip Hop Miami will show more of this father-son bond from these two. With all the drama that goes on in these shows, we definitely need to see something positive, like a rehabilitated father in his son's life through thick and thin. So we definitely need that. All right, next thing you know, we got my man Trick Daddy in the studio. He's paying my man Chaotic a visit to the studio. They had to squeeze Chaotic in there. Shout out to Chaotic. He's paying my man Chaotic a visit to the studio, but he's telling Chaotic about his girl Nikki Natural. And I'm gonna put two scenes together. All right, so rewind. Nikki Natural went down to Trina's audition. All right, in Trina's audition, we see J Diva, we see Nikki Natural, we see Sukihana, and some more artists. Shout out to Sukihana. If y'all don't know Sukihana, please follow that girl on IG. One of the most funniest, nastiest girl on IG. But shout out to Sukihana. She comes in and tells people, look, I'm Trina's daughter. She's the reason I'm so nasty. So shout out for her. She's definitely going to be part of the tour. We see Nikki Natural who performs, and her performance is lackluster. It's cool. It's cool. But we also see J Diva who performs, and she gives a cool performance. Well, Trina says, look, there's only room for one diva, and it's only room for one of you guys to go on tour, so I want you to perform again. Well, Nikki Natural basically like, look, I'm not battling her. Battle her for what? I'm not battling for nothing. No, you picked me, I'm going. J Diva is down to do what she's got to do, but Nikki Natural's like, no, I'm not battling. She's questioning Trina. She's questioning everything about the situation. So she's questioning even Joy, who was there to lend support to Trina. She goes as far as snatching the mic out of Trina's hand and having J Diva's mic pulled for she can talk over her performance. Now, okay, some things about this definitely show me that this is some bullshit. Okay, number one, I'm sorry. I don't think Trina is the type that would allow someone to snatch the mic out of her hand. I just think Trina would have put paws on him. She would have put paws on him. She would let him eat hands and feet. Secondly, I don't think a club of that nature would have allowed Nikki Natural to even get as rambunctious as she did when it came to Trina, or even when she went to the DJ and told him to turn the other performance mic off. I just don't think that was happening. That was a little bit too scripted for me. But, okay, cool. Now, Trina goes ballistic and tells Nikki basically get the hell on. All right, again, shout out to Sukihana, who's going to be on tour with Trina, and shout out to J Diva. I definitely look forward to hearing more from J Diva. All right, now, fast forward to the studio. We see Trick in the studio with Chaotic. He's there telling Chaotic about the situation at the club, and Chaotic's like, what? She snatched the mic from Trina? Chaotic is even bewildered about the situation. Well, in somehow walks Nikki Natural in a one-piece catsuit. Okay? Even Trick, like, what the hell you got on? Why are you coming in here dressed like that? She's like, baby, because I knew you was here. Yeah, I think she knew she fucked up. And I just don't know about this Nikki Natural, because in episode 1, she was saying she was Christian and celibate. In episode 2, she's arguing with Trina and coming into the studio with a catsuit. I don't know. I don't know. So, okay, Trick basically tries to school Nikki Natural on hip-hop etiquette. About, number 1, in hip-hop, you got to be prepared to battle. Number 2, this is Trina. This is Trina, the queen of Miami hip-hop. You cannot disrespect her. This is a golden opportunity for you. I spoke up on your behalf, and you screwed me. You screwed me. She basically flips the situation and says Trina needs to respect her, and then she goes on to say, why was Joy there? Why was Joy there, and why haven't you divorced her? So I'm sure that situation is to be continued because there's no resolution to that. All right? Fast forward. Welcome the Puerto Rican princess. Miss Jocelyn is in the building. That's right. We see Jocelyn as she's having brunch with her new beau, her new boyfriend, and Trick and Trina on a yacht. They're having a little nice boat lunch. Not a yacht, like a little boat ride. You know, a little cheese, little crackers, doing their lunch thing. You know, Jocelyn is basically telling Trick and Trina how she's back in Miami. You know, where she's from, where she started her career as a stripper, but how Atlanta was toxic for her, and they show all of these fight scenes from Jocelyn on previous episodes of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and how she's changed, how she's a good mother, she's got a new boyfriend, she's focused on music, her career, and she's in Miami to just regroup. Okay, well, Trick and Trina, they appear to buy it, but Trick tells her that Prima Donna is in Miami. Now, this girl goes from being I've changed, and Atlanta caused me all the drama, and Atlanta was the reason to calling her Prima Donna Piglet, talking about how she sells waist trainers and she's fat. Basically, the beef between Jocelyn Hernandez and Prima Donna is still on. So look forward to seeing that in season 3. All right. So basically, they just enjoy a nice lunch, brunch, or whatever you might call it, and catch up. And, I think it's funny how her boyfriend is definitely letting the world know how great of a mother she is. So we're going to see if we see how good of a mother Jocelyn is. But one time for Jocelyn. All right. And the show ends with what I consider, which is probably going to be the biggest storyline of the season. We have Amada talking to Julian. Okay? Amada is talking to her manager, Julian, and she starts out by discussing how slow things are moving with her career. Well, she's at a photo shoot, and Julian shows up at the photo shoot. She starts out by discussing her single release party, which he was there but not there. And then she goes and she starts talking about how her career seems to be moving a little slow, but it's moving. And from there, she goes on to tell him, look, I keep hearing things about you and Trina and this money. But I went to Trina first. I discussed it with Trina. She told me the situation. And I'm just tired of hearing it. And she, even though she seems like she's in denial and don't want to believe it, it's like she has one foot in with Trina and one foot in loyalty to her manager. So she asked him, did you steal money from Trina? And he tells her, basically, that money is mine. I got a deal. Why can't I get a deal on my own? All right, Julian, I'm here to ask you. I've been in the music business for over 20 years. Why in the hell would anyone give you a manager, Julian Booth, a $300,000 record deal when we have this established artist, Trina? Why would they give it to you and not Trina? That's all I'm asking, Julian. Sounds like caca to me, okay? Sounds like caca to me. All right, but she goes on to ask Julian. They discuss the situation. He kind of gets upset, like, this is my money, it's not Trina money. You're going to believe everything Trina told you. And Amada's 100 real with it. She looks him eye to eye like, hey, bro, have you ever stole from me? And, of course, his answer is no. So I think that's going to be the most intriguing part of Love and Hip Hop Miami, season 3, the Trina Julian debacle. All right? And is Amada going to keep letting him represent her as her manager? We're going to see. All right? It's your boy, Vic XL. This is Riding Dirty Reviews and News. Y'all do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. And leave comments. All right? Deuces.